Hello, William Johnson here, and this is a product review. I was getting ready to say percussion tutorial. Perhaps those of you that follow the channel here might have thought I was getting ready to say that. Anyways, I've been meaning to do more product reviews, and well, this is the return of that. I've done a few of them here on the channel, and so this week I've taken the time to record a few. And so then every particular day, more than likely Tuesday, although this is not uploaded on Tuesday, every day for the next several weeks there will be product reviews uploaded on one of the days of the week. Probably more than likely it'll be Tuesday, but anyways, this is all an adventure, right? So I have a couple products that I wanted to review for a couple different reasons, and one are these beautiful headphones that I'm holding in my hands, these corded Pioneer SE corded Pioneer headphones, SE MS5T-T, and I'll get more into that in a second. And also a microphone that I use often. This is my office, but this is also my personal recording studio, and I record my own projects here, compositions, as well as producing for other artists out of my studio here, and producing or recording percussion. So I have a host of microphones that I use and borrow and yada yada, all that good stuff. So there's a couple things that I generally use quite often. Now, a lot of the things that I use have purely technical reasons or purely practical reasons, and perhaps this review will shed a little light on what I mean exactly by that. So anyways, this is something I've been wanting to return to and do more often. So new year coming upon us, and hopefully a new return, new habits, wherever I was going with that. So anyways, in my hand here I have some Pioneer SE, I have to look at the box here to know the exact name of them, MS5T-T. Yeah, that's a lot of syllables. It's a lot of letters and numbers there. Anyways, so I love the look of these things. Now, I'm an artist. I paint and draw. I've been drawing all my life, as well as being an artist in the music world, and aesthetics are really important to me. So I'm not going to lie. The biggest reason I purchased these is because of the look. What do they sound like? Now, that is the most important thing. But I'm just not that serious about how my headphones sound. Now, I'm picky. I have in-ears, West Tone in-ears. I have my Vic Firth over-the-ear isolated percussion headphones that I generally like to use, as well as some other headphones, some Bose headphones, Sony headphones. But I love the look of these, and I shoot videos quite often. Hey, I'm shooting a video right now, but I also shoot music videos, and I'm also in other more produced music videos, and sometimes I want not just a good sound, but I want a good look. And well, these, I just love the look of them. It's something about this color, this grade of color leather, and that just gives me good feelings, makes me feel warm inside, as well as this aluminum, this brushed aluminum steel looking I don't know, whatever you call this, but yeah, I just love the look of it. It's actually aluminum, and you know, pulling these out of the box when I initially got them, first of all, the box, I don't really care too much about packaging as long as it gets to me safely and packaged well. But you know, we got to save the earth, and so I'd rather not too much plastic in packaging. But this is still a very impressive. When you get it, you feel like you're getting your money's worth, and that's one of the best parts of these headphones, is that they're not that expensive. Now, all things are relative. I paid about $60 after tax and shipping and everything. Really, I didn't pay shipping because I bought them online, but yeah, I didn't pay that much for them compared to a $200, $300, $400, or the $300-400 that I paid for my in-ears. So they're not that expensive when you compare them to that. I understand not everyone just has $50 lying around to buy a new pair of headphones, however. But if you compare them to other headphones that are out there that have the look, that have the feel, I mean, these things feel pretty rugged for the price that you pay for them. They feel like the real deal. They look like the real deal. They're very well made. But yeah, I recently shot a video where my Christmas video, first Noel and Silent Night, and my daughter was wearing these headphones, and I absolutely love the way that they look on camera. And I love the way that they feel. I've gone for walks in the neighborhood on greenways with these, and they're great. Put them over they're over the ears. And the thing I really love about them is that when I put them on, they feel comfortable. They don't squeeze my head too tight. I feel like I could wear these for a while. They're not completely isolating. So if you put these on, it's not going to completely drown everything out. If you're looking for something to do that, these are not the ones to do that. However, they do drown out a good amount of sound. You will probably raise your voice once you put them on and talk to somebody, right? Hey, what? But they don't completely drown out the sound. Headphones are a subjective thing. I understand that. Some people are buying headphones for different reasons. I like to use headphones for my use here in the studio and recording, but also for leisurely use. I have different headphones for different things that I do. But I feel like that I could really use these to monitor sound as I'm recording congas, shakers, and here's what I really love about them is that when I compare them to, let me grab my, all right, here I have some Skull Candy Hesh 2, I believe it is, headphones that I've purchased years ago, and they're still going strong. I actually bought these on sale. They were probably about $15 in a Ross somewhere on sale, and I actually just replaced the cups on them. But I love these. I mean, they're cheap, relative, again, inexpensive headphones, but these are super hyped. I mean, if you're looking for a lot of bass and you're looking to listen to, hip hop, house, and you're just listening just for pleasure, and they do a pretty good job of drowning sound out, and you can wear these for quite a while. They're pretty comfortable, but they're really hyped in the mid-range and in the low end, lots of low end. Now, when I'm listening to music to get to get closer to the accurate sound or what it sounds like, I want a flatter response. And for those of you that are perhaps not hi-fi fans or into audiophiles or into recording or listening like that, what we mean by flat basically is very neutral. So the low tones or the high tones, whatever they may be, are not over exaggerated or not hyped up. They're not boosted, in other words. So I mean, there's going to be some boosting and hyping. That sounds funny, but with these, they're pretty flat. Now, my other headphones, the Vic Firth over ears that I use, those are really flat, and they don't sound good. They're not the headphones. Let me grab those as well. So these guys here are not the type of headphones where you just put on because you want to just sit back and chill and get you a favorite glass of whatever you drink and put them on, and these are not the headphones for that. You would be sorely disappointed. A lot of people would. They don't carry a lot of bass at all, even though they look huge. And it's just, I mean, you're probably not going to listen to music for too long on these because it's going to be kind of harsh in your ears. It's basically just not a good sounding headphones. But the reason I love these headphones is for that reason. If I can get my music to sound great in this, even though this isn't what I mix on, but if I can get music to sound good in these, I know that I'm probably getting to where I need to be, or at least these aren't going to lie to me. These are going to tell me where certain frequencies really are. I use my monitors to mix, but then I go back and put these on, and I'm curious how they sound, and these will let me know if I put if there's not enough bass, or I put too much bass, or it's too harsh the trebles and the highs. But the reason I really love these is basically because when you put these on, it's like going to a gun range. Now there's certifications for that stuff, so I'm not saying buy these if you're going shooting, but when you put these on, you're really, I mean, talk about drowning sound out. And that's great for a percussionist, for a drummer, really music period, because now you can just hear what's coming out of the microphone. And for drums, it's important because sometimes you can't tell what you're hearing in the room or what's actually coming through the headphones. All right, so yeah, I mean, these things have a really, I was pleasantly surprised at the neutral response, the flat response for these. They sound good to me. Again, subjective. These sound like what a classic pair of headphones would sound like. When you talk about the price of them, for, I mean, you can find these online for about $50. Hey, that's a great deal. So yeah, Pioneer, you can go online and check out all the specifications. I'm not going to go into all that. Just a little couple of reasons why I like them. As of this moment of this video, they have my seal of approval for the money. I like them. Again, headphones are real subjective thing. Some people could swear by a pair of headphones, and other people can say they're the worst things that were ever manufactured. So anyways, that's the headphones. I've talked long enough. Let me go to the microphone that I'm actually using and that I use quite a bit. So I'm just gonna swing around a little bit, and so that we can get this microphone in the frame and talk to you real quick about this microphone. So this is the microphone that I've been using and talking to you with. It's provided by the folks at Rode. This is a Rode NT1A. This microphone and I have been together now for about 4 years, I believe it is, shortly around after the time that I had this studio built. So yeah, it's again, this microphone is a lot like, it shares a lot in common with these headphones that I've been talking about. It's nothing super remarkable about. It's just a really good neutral microphone, especially for the money. Now, if you have a home studio, if you are building your studio, you have a project studio, personal studio that you are building, and you're looking for a good microphone, I mean, it's hard to go wrong with this microphone here. It can be a little bit harsh sometimes with the vocals, but again, with a good room, with a good ear and creativity and good EQ and mixing, there's quite a bit can be done with this microphone. The thing that I love about it, and I generally use this mic a lot for vocals, for just the vlogging and the tutorials, is that it has a very low noise floor. Now, that's really important, especially when you're talking about, you know, home recording, personal recording, or home studio, when you have a room that is maybe a little less than ideal, or you just need to really crank the volume up, or you recorded too low and you need to crank it up. You don't have to worry about with this microphone. Again, that comes down to recording technique, as far as what was on, fans on, you know, placement of the microphone and all that. But basically, as far as volume, you know, really increasing the volume to hear something that's really quiet, soft instrument, or perhaps you have a module where you need to crank it up a little bit to get some juice from the microphone. You don't have to worry as much about the noise floor from this microphone, and it's neutral. I mean, it's gonna give you, it's pretty accurate. It's gonna give you what the source sounds like. There's no extra quirky color. No, it's not a vintage ribbon mic. It's not a vintage large diaphragm condenser from, you know, the 60s that would have some special warm sound. All that stuff will have to be added later, or perhaps depending on the room that you record in. But it's just a great neutral microphone that I'm happy with. Again, this is what you're listening to, the voice that you're listening to. I've used it for projects. It's not an expensive mic. You can find this mic for brand new for about $230 on Reverb right now and Amazon, or you can find it for use as low as, I've seen it for as low as $130. And that's why I'm talking about this mic. I have microphones that are more expensive than this one, but to do what it does at that price, it's impressive. There's a great video, Joel Lopez, Unified Sound, Do It Again, Elevation Worship, Latin Arrangement. It's a great video to display, to present what this microphone is capable of. In the video, Joel Lopez is recording one of the vocalists using this Rode NT1A, and I think it has a spectacular sound. So yeah, I mean, you could check that video out. I'll put a link down below, and perhaps I'll put a link to some other recordings or videos that I've used using this microphone. So there you have it. Not a superbly technical review, just talking about why I like a couple items that I use. And again, this is just one video. I'm going to do these much more often, talking about some things that I use in my studio and in my studio/office. My Pioneer SE corded headphones with the retro silver, aluminum, and brown leather, as well as the Rode NT1A that's been going strong for the last 4 or 5 years now. I love it. Love these two items. I have many other headphones, many other microphones, but these are a couple that are being used quite a bit. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit subscribe. I'd love for you to be a part of this subscription family. And yeah, if you have any other ideas, questions about these products, or you have any suggestions for any other videos direction wise in this, I'd love to hear from you. I don't do a whole lot of product reviews, so perhaps I could do something better. Perhaps you would like to hear me do this more. Anyways, it's all good. God bless you. Heaven smile upon you. See you soon.